Hey guys, I want to talk to you about installing this Mopeka sensor for your wastewater tank. As you know, the Noovo comes with a freshwater tank sensor. Your freshwater tank is 30 gallons. Your wastewater tank is 40 gallons, but there is no sensor for the wastewater tank. So what you get with the package is some sonic grease, some alcohol to clean it, a mount, and the sensor itself. You want to download the Mopeka Tank Check utility app, and you want to connect it by Bluetooth by holding down this button for 10 seconds. In the app, you're going to see it connect to LPG. You'll see tank is empty or the sensor's incorrectly positioned, but don't worry about that. What you want to do is link to this new LPG device and then change it from LPG to water. And you will see it update to water, and then it'll say the tank has an error, it's empty. But again, don't worry about that. The next step, you'll take the sensor and you'll take the sonic grease and put a little dab on each, about a pea-sized dab on each sensor. You'll go to your van. In my van, I have this outlet, and I just follow it back. And you can see there's a black tank there, and that's actually your gray tank. You'll want to find a flat spot on your gray tank, and you'll want to go in about 4 to 6 inches, clean it off with this alcohol applicator that they give you. Make sure it's dry, and then once it's dry, you're going to remove the sticker from your mount, and then you're going to put the sensor in the mount itself. You're going to next find the place that you cleaned off and put the mount on with the sensor facing towards the tank. You're going to want to probably hold that for about a minute or two just to make sure it's secured. And this is what it looks like when it's mounted. Next thing you want to do is go inside your van, and you can get on the Victron Servo, and you can go to devices, and you're going to see, you're going to activate the Bluetooth. You'll see that fuel tank, and if you select that, you can actually change that to a wastewater tank, and you can actually change the capacity. And again, the wastewater tank or the gray tank is 40 gallons, so you change that to 40 gallons and set that. And then you'll see the sensor value when full is 20 centimeters. When you go to levels, you can see now you have a wastewater tank with 30 gallons or 40 gallons and a freshwater tank with 30 gallons. Additionally, if you go back into devices and you click on the wastewater tank that you created, you can go to this page, and it's called the brief page. Select one of these levels that doesn't have anything, and then select your wastewater tank. And then when you go back to the main screen, if you hit brief, you can see the wastewater, the battery, the fresh water. And so that's a very easy way to monitor all your systems. So now I'm adjusting the gray tank, and I'm going to click on that, and then you can see setup. This is where you can actually put how many gallons the capacity is, as well as the fluid type, which is wastewater, the volume unit gallons. I'm going to go back, hit device, and you can see the connection is Bluetooth, Mopeka sensor, that's the one you choose. And then I just named it gray tank. I think the default is wastewater, but I just named it gray tank. Okay, I just finished calibrating my sensor. The full tank was at 30 gallons. I drained it into the gray tank. And now you can see on the gray tank, it says that it's at 30 gallons or 75% because it's a 40-gallon tank. I did have to adjust the settings under devices, gray tank, set up, and I had to change the centimeters to 14.5 centimeters, which I used ChatGPT to help me calculate the centimeters needed based on the percent it was showing when I first put the water in. But now that I have it set at 14.5 centimeters, the levels say 75%, 30 gallons. So if I put 10 more gallons in it, it'll say 100%. So the sensor works well. Okay, one final note. I did drain the gray tank just now, and now it's reading 0. So the sensor is working well. I am gonna plan to put a little epoxy just to make sure it stays. But other than that, this is a really easy project to do, and I highly recommend it.